Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to probably my last recording session for Path of Exile. Because I want to finish up the acts. I wanted to play some Street Fighter today, but I figured I got three acts left, 8, 9, and 10. So I figured I'd knock those out in an hour's, probably 3 hours, about an hour. I've averaged so far about hours, except Act 6, we did something a little bit different. I wanted to show you guys. So first of all, before we get started, and I show you the PowerPoint here, heisting. I think it's very important you should do heists. This is the raw currency and gear that I got from heisting. So I got 35 chaos. You going into maps with 35 chaos is absolutely better than you going into maps with like 9. If you even get chaos. Like I've gotten real lucky getting 9 chaos. Some people will have like 0 going into maps. So this is everything. You got, you know, there's 37 chromatics, 37 orbs of alteration, 32 jeweler orbs, 12 orbs of fusings, stacked decks. You can just open these if you want, or you could save them and then sell them for a divine later on in the future. Like you get like, I don't know, it's usually like 100 of these is like a divine at some point, or like 90, or even less probably at league start. But these you could you know, start your Gamba addiction now and open them. You got 16 orbs of transmutation. You got 1 installing orb. This is good. Save it. You got scrolls of wisdom. You get a lot of those. So those don't really matter. Armor scraps, good for quality your gear when it comes time to. Glass blower baubles for your flasks. Gem cutter prisms, quality your gems when need to. More jeweler orbs. I guess I didn't line those up, so we got a lot more jeweler orbs. Portal scrolls. Those are coming pretty handily. Orbs of alchemy, 7 would be better. 19 vault orbs, won't really use these. Orbs of binding, if you see any white gear, or you can scour orbs, orbs of regret, those will help you out in the future. Blacksmith stones, quality your melee weapon if you're going to use it. Orb of augmentation, you use these for flasks. Orbs of chance, well, if you're done heisting you won't need these anymore. Blessed orbs to, you know, 4 bless orbs. These will help out with your implicits. Regal orbs, might use these. Orbs of scouring, you'll definitely use these. And enkindling orbs, you really won't use these unless you get to mage blood levels of gear, or maybe like I think like mage blood levels of gear. These usually aren't very good without a mage blood. And then some gear here I got this helmet. I think this helmet might be good at league start, like the first day or two. This is a good helmet for summon holy relics. There's a build that uses this. That could change. This helmet could be useless. This is a great jewel. You could keep this for yourself, to be honest. It's got, if you need dex intelligence, it's got life on it, and it's got lightning and fire res. So this is something you could keep for yourself and use to start maps. This is just got double res on it, cold and cold lightning. The other two, unless you're using claws or dual wielding, those are okay. This one's really good. This one's okay. It's got reses on it, so maybe you need the reses, but the other 2 stats are kind of dead. You'll replace this eventually. Same thing with this one. Maybe this one might be with you forever. I got this belt. It's got 94 life on it. I believe this is the belt I was using. I replaced it with this belt here. This belt has 89 life, 35 strength. Life regen's okay. 21% lightning res, pretty good. This was the chest I was using, 28 fire to 30 lightning. So this is a really good chest, because you can take this node over here. If you say your chest doesn't have life, you could take a life mastery node and give yourself 15% maximum life if you have no life modifiers on your equipped body armor. So you take that if you don't have life on your body armor. It's pretty good. It'll help. And then what I got instead was this body armor. This body armor it's okay. The 22% fire res is the best stat. Everything else is just dead, useless, low tier garbage. However, it's a 5 link. Now I only have 4 link here because I decided that I figured most people are only going to have a 4 link, but if you do heists, you have a high chance of getting a 5 link. Because every time I've done heists to practice it, to run around, to test it out, to see how it does in leagues, I've always gotten a 5 link. So you might, maybe I'm just lucky, but then again, I have a second one right here. This is another one. This is great. You could sell this one probably to somebody for 5 to 10 C at league start and be like, hey, I got myself a 5-link energy shield chest. Some poor person will buy it, sure. Some suckers born every minute. No, I'm just kidding. This was pretty good. These boots, I got these boots while I was heisting. I got better ones here, and I'll show in just a second here. These got life, and then I crafted fire cold to kind of fix my reses. Well, didn't really need that. Then I got these boots also. I crafted movement speed on them because you can. Unfortunately, the increased movement speed costed me 2 chaos, so be careful. Don't do the increased movement speed 15 to 20 because that costs 2 chaos. So be warned. And remember, early league, like the first few days, maybe even the first week, chaos orbs are king. Remember that. These 35, you're rich because you'll have more than the average. You doing heists will give you more chaos than the guy who just ran through the campaign at a breakneck pace to get to the end game. You stopping and doing this is like 2 hours. 2 hours of heisting got me all this. So doing like 2 hours of heisting, that's pretty good in my opinion. I could be wrong. Some person could go, no, he's wrong. He's all wrong. You could get 45 if you're faster. Well, I go at this is my pace. 2 hours at my pace, I'd say 35 is good. I could go for longer. I had plenty of blueprints. I could keep going, but I decided 2 hours, that's my cutoff. I'm stopping there. Because maybe most people will do 2 hours. Some people do an hour. Some people do 45 minutes. Some people jump in, jump out. You know, they're like, I need like 10C, I'm good to go. But you're a new player. 30C, you're really good. You're going to use that money to buy some gear. Or if you're lucky and you heist, you're going to get a bunch of gear, and you'll probably get a bunch of gear for your build, right? These gloves, I didn't really like these gloves. They were kind of garbage. And then I got these gloves, way better. Cold lightning, good life for leveling, I would say. And then I got this ring, which is the same ring I've always had. Same thing. These 2 rings are kind of always what I had. I had to change the resistances on this one. This used to be just lightning. Now it's fire. And this is cold. It's always been lightning. This one's full. Like I can't craft anything on this one. Actually, I think I can. I just don't think there's an open suffix. Yeah, there's an open prefix. Oh, you know what I need? I probably need that fire. No, this is fire new tax. So that's fine. I don't need the fire thing. And then this helmet, I think we got while we were leveling. 15 cold, 9 lightning, 15 chaos. This is something I would probably replace with more reses to alleviate the res pressure that I have. So, and my shield, you know, this shield I would use until I get more money to get a better shield with life and reses on them. And then these boots have 30% movement speed. Some people would say movement speed is king. I think I agree with that, but it has 25% fire res. Just craft some life on it, call it a day. Crafting life is good while you're leveling. Eventually you want to get rid of crafted life and crafted fire res, or at some point you want to get rid of your you want your suffixes like life and fire res to be on the item without having to craft. That's how I go by. And then this chest is full. I can't craft anything on it, and I don't want to craft anything on it because that could potentially brick my thing, so I refuse not to craft on it. And then this belt, right? So my reses now, if you look at it, are 130, 118, 111, and 114. So that means when we finish Katava in Act 10, we're going to be at about 46, minus 46 chaos. We can fix that. We'll be at, yeah, I did the math here. We'll be above 75. That's the important part. Remember, you want to be above 75 fire, cold, and lightning. 75 is the minimum cap. There is no maximum cap. You can't reach the maximum cap. I don't think it exists, but you can go pretty damn far. But going above 75 is like, it's just a little extra pat on the back. Like, hey, you're above 75. And you do kind of want to be above 75 sometimes. All right, so that is everything. That's my resistances. I did change Poisonous Concoction because while I was also, I got Void Manipulation instead of Chance to Poison because my poison chance was above 100%. So now my poison chance is 100% without it because I got these nodes over here. So this is 15, this is 10, that's the 25 I needed. And now I am at 100%, and then I got this for more damage. So now I can pick up other nodes, like maybe more life, or maybe I can go up here, or go over here, pick up this, because he picks up these nodes here. That's about it. That's everything. So we can continue leveling, and we can start with Act 8. So let's get into Act 8, shall we? Let me show you guys something here. Let me do a bit of, oops. Nope. Here. Open this. There we go. And then I'm going to go over here and do this and do this. Oh, black screen. There we go. Welcome to Act 8. So we talked about heisting. Now let's talk about Act 8. Love is Dead you get 3 passive skill points here. And as always, you get a +2 refund passive skill point. So Love is Dead is your +1 passive and your +2 refund passive. In the Quay, your Reflection of Terror +1 passive skill point is in the High Gardens. The Gemling Legion is a +1 passive point in the Grain Gate. Quick note here, Reflection of Terror and the Gemling Legion, you can find them without getting the quest. Same thing with Love is Dead. Technically, you can find it without getting the quest, but you'll get Love is Dead when you talk to all the NPCs. And your new trial location is in the bathhouse. So it's time to splish splash in the bath when you get your new trial location. That's Act 8. That will be your first of the I am being attacked. Help, God. Oh, God. Help me. Help me, God. God, help me. Please, for the love of God. All right. I think I got him. I think we're good. Okay. I'm okay. So we are in Act 8, so we need to get to the Saren encampment. And that means we need to get through here. So I'm coming through. I'm coming through.
My spirit is spent.
My spirit is spent. Oh no. How could that be? How could this happen to me? Alright, so we're getting to the Saren encampment here. Each act, I want you to go a little bit faster, you know? You can't always walk slow. Sometimes you gotta run. You know, you start slow. I'd say you start slow in acts 1 through 5, and then eventually get a little bit faster each act. Well, it depends on your build. You might have to go slow. You might be playing a Path of Exile 2 build in a Path of Exile 1 game. Kind of weird, don't you think? Also, we are officially, by the time this video comes out, we'll be way past that point, but we're officially 4 days away from Secrets of the Atlas announcement. So let's just go ahead and say best league announcement ever, and we'll see you guys in a year. That's how they should come out. Hi, I'm Mark Roberts from Grinding Gear Games. We'll see you guys in a year after they announce the expansion. Yeah, that hit differently. Okay, I gotta be careful of upgrading that orb of yeah, I gotta be careful of upgrading that precision, because if I upgrade that precision too much, I'm in trouble. I guess I could show you guys something. Yeah, all right, I'll show that. I think that's fine. I think I'll show you guys something. So maybe you leveled a gem too much or something, and you were like, oh, I was only supposed to level it to level 5. Oh, okay. Whoops. Yeah, pretty good helmet. My hubris. I don't need any of that. I need any gear. I'm not gonna. You can still pick up gear if you want, but at this point, I'm good. I'm ready to level into maps, right? My character is ready for maps.
Smells just like the Theopolis dueling pits.
All right, so this is a pretty good unique helmet. Oops, wrong thing. This helmet right here, this little leather cap here, people use gold rim for leveling. You'll see it a lot, but it's very good for leveling. So if you don't have a very good helm, right, you're like, well, my helmet isn't very good. Put this bad boy on. It gives you 40 res, or 30. I high rolled, so I got 39. So keep this helm. Remember this helm, gold rim. It's very good. I don't know about this bow though. I don't use this bow. Stormcloud, it might be okay, but this helmet is pretty good. So you know what? I'll keep it. Just to. Also, this is the kind of other stuff I got from heists. I got like a div card, or not div card. It is a divination card, but I got like a chaos card, another chaos card. Nothing like that's like, whoa, mind blowing, crazy. Like, you know. So remember, if you see this helmet and your helmet isn't very good, I'd recommend picking this up while you're leveling. If you get one. Like, I got real lucky there and one dropped. Hey, Hargun. Here, take these for me. I don't know why I sold you that bow, but whatever.
Why are you still standing?
Alright, gotta go through the sewers. And talk to Clarissa here.
Son, watch
Yeah.
yourself.
All right, so we got everything. Remember, staying in town is bad. Hey, son. So we're gonna go through the sewers. So our goal is to go through the sewers here, and we're gonna go toxic conduits. We're gonna go through the sewers, defeat Dodri.
Hard to look good when I'm always braving
That's what we're gonna do.
My spirit is spent.
Oh yeah, I meant to show you guys something. Excuse me. Let me go back to town. Let me show you guys something. So let's say, oh no, where's my precision gem here? The haste precision. Let's say, oh no, I spent my precision gems too high of a level. It costs too much mana for me. Where are you? I don't have any in this tab. It's over here. You can take an orb of scouring. You can go to a merchant and say, hey buddy, I want to sell you this orb of this precision and orb of scouring, and it will lower it by 1 level. So now it doesn't cost as much. Or maybe you don't meet a specific attribute requirement and you're having a tough time. So just remember that you can lower a gem by spending 1 orb of scouring and your precision or your gem of your choice. So I'm using precision. Precision will go to level 7. Boom. So now my mana isn't as tight because I leveled it up by accident. I probably didn't need to. Okay, back to toxic conduits. And remember, any gem you want to equip, you might want to reactivate. I didn't reactivate it there, but that alleviates my mana pressure just a little bit. Oh, remember these little 6 sockets here? These are very good for you. You get more jeweler orbs, and you love jeweler orbs because that helps with sockets. Oh, there's a chromatic. I pick those up every time. If I see a chromatic orb, I'm picking it up. Now, there's no other side quests in here, so you can just run through here. Excuse me, gentlemen. Pretty strong. This is what happens when you heist. The campaign will go way faster if you spend just a couple hours in heist. You'll be way stronger to make the campaign that much easier for you. And in heist, you don't need a strong build. You just need to be able to run through. You don't have to level that up. You don't have to kill the things. Oh. Just remember that. In heists, you just need a build that's strong enough to survive. That's why sometimes I like to level to like 60 and get my second ascendancy. Because sometimes your second ascendancy might be a little more damage or a little bit more tankiness, and that's just enough of what you need to get through heists. And then you're like, again, you're 10 levels ahead, so you're extra strong. So you're an extra big boy, you know? But one thing is you will not see... Oh, boy. I saw the explosive corpse and I was trying to run away, but I got caught in it. But yeah, so just remember that. But when you're heisting, you'll be 10 levels ahead. You won't see league mechanics, so we may not see Tugan anymore until probably around Act 10. So unfortunately, Tugan, our guy with 4 chaos, is mad at us that we power leveled a little bit in heists. So if the league mechanic is important, right? Which, you know, don't worry, you'll see Tugan plenty in maps. So getting that 4 chaos in maps is just as good as getting in the campaign, especially early on. So don't worry, you won't miss Tugan for too long. Oh, there's another one for me. Thank you. I'll take that. That's 14 jeweler orbs. We already got a bunch. You get a lot of jeweler orbs eventually, so. And it's not hard to 6 socket things. But 6 linking is the hardest part. 6 linking is the hardest part. Alright, so we're going to fight Dodori here. We're going to fight Dodoria here. Yeah. He's down bad from Frieza, you know. Ever since Frieza got obliterated by Goku the 3rd time. Boom. I'll just take these because they're here. Now sewer outlet. And now we're going to go take a bath. We're going to go take a bath. We're going to go back to town because you have to. Because you need to talk to the lady. You're going to turn in your currency. You're going to unveil everything. Or unveil everything. Reveal everything. Unveil. That's different. That's a June thing. You'll see it when you get there. I do need a better ring. What am I using? Fire cold? Okay, fire cold.
Tell me something.
Yep. You got it. This guy wants me to go take an item to his bathhouse or get an item from the bathhouse. This lady wants me to go to the temples to get the orbs because we're going to kill some gods. Who doesn't like a little killing of the gods? Garbage ring. Alyssa. Sell items.
See you.
Here you go. She's got the Love is Dead quest. So this quest right here is our +1 and +2 refund passive. So +1 skill passive. So I'm going to go back to Toxic Conduits. And I'm going to grab this. And then I'm going to go over here. I always go this way first. I always go right first. But I always grab the crafting recipe. Even though you're going to come back anyways. And I go this way. You're just going to plow on through. You're just going to keep on walking. Boom. And now we're here. So the Love is Dead quest is in this area here. So it's in the quay. Or I used to call it the quarry, but I think it's quay. I don't know why I'd call it a quarry. There's no real mining here. Oh, never mind. I lied about league mechanics. There's a delirium mirror right there. Oh, we're not that far ahead. I think this is probably 57. Yeah, we're it's usually about 10 levels ahead. So maybe we'll see two gonna get soon. Oh, speaking of the devil, Gwen. Don't care. How you doing, Gwen? I'm good. I don't bother with Gwen. She doesn't give me anything.
My spirits are spent.
So what we're looking for is me running in circles. Oh, your first map. Congratulations. Hold on to that. You're going to need that in the future. I think this is where the quest item is. Excuse me, sirs. Here's the quest item. I always have trouble finding this thing. I've learned that it's across the bridge. And that's it. So now we need to find Clarissa and help her revive her dead husband? Boyfriend? Mentor? I don't quite know. I'm not 100% sure on that. No. You never quite know. Father? Uncle? Nephew? Cousin twice removed? I don't pay attention to the lore in this game. Go across this bridge here. We just need to find the area she is in. And it's definitely not here. Excuse me, gentlemen. Oh, I'll take those. Thank you. My inventory is going to fill up picking up all this junk. Coming through. Pardon me. I'm just giving everybody a nice little hug. It's a hug, all right. A nice hug. Dropping. Hello, guy. How you guys doing? Oh, that guy's gone. There's another league mechanic. There'll be something different when you play this in 3.26. So be ready for that. There could be no league mechanic in maps. You never know. But usually when they introduce a new league mechanic, they introduce a this is what we're looking for. Oh, nope. This is the Great Gate. This is not what we were looking for. Excuse me. We're ahead of ourselves here. But also, this is where Gemling Legion is. So, what we need to find is where we need to give her the talisman here. I don't know. This happens to me all the time. I get lost. I just run around, to be honest. I just run around, and if I find it, I don't. If I have to backtrack, I will. I don't.
Can't do this just yet.
I don't quite mind the backtracking. Sometimes it's kind of annoying. Hey, see? I found a chromatic orb that I missed. See what you get when you backtrack. Ah, chaos orb. Look at that. Now we have 10. I think we've gotten 11 from the campaign, but I blew 2 on boots for crafting a resource. Didn't mean to. Didn't know that 15% to 20% movement speed caused the 2 chaos. My bad. Here's where we need to go right here. Boom. There we go. Let's go here to the resurrection site. Here, you can resurrect your zombies. Zombies. Does the monster bash? He does the mash. Doopa doopa doo. Oh no. Owen's a big angry boy. And he's dead.
How could I have been so stupid?
There we go.
We do for love.
Okay. And now we can go back to the grain gate. I probably could have just teleported. And then went back to here, but just go fast. Forehead. Use your quicksilver flasks and stuff. You know, to run faster. Gotta go fast. A wise man once said, gotta go fast, chili dogs. There we go. Now we're in the Grain Gate. So the Grain Gate has the Gemling Queen, or the Gemling Legionnaires. Look for a book. They're usually hanging out by a book. Excuse me. Einar, it seems your beast is here. Thank you, Einar. Boop, boop. Splash down. Where are the bad guys at? Oh, here's another beast. I see the book. There's the Gemling Legionnaires. Hello, guys. And they're dead.
Honorable deaths.
And just like that, the Gemling Legion is gone. I walked in and then walked out. So you just keep on going this way. Drop in that. I don't care. I don't pick up useless stuff. Like those gems. I don't have quality on them. I don't pick them up. Hey, we leveled up. Excuse me. Nothing here. Pardon me. Excuse me. Guess we're going this way. Gotta find our way out. Gotta find our way to the battlefield. Been leaking all over the place. Guys got those totems. Where'd the battlefield at? More Einar. Go ahead and pop my Plague Bearer. We got another big angry. Whoa, explosions. Of course he's chaos resistant. Why wouldn't he be? That's Einar for you. You could ignore it if you want. Like I'd probably ignore this. Like if you're like a speedrunner, why are you watching this? Or maybe you're just like, oh, maybe I'll run the speedrun in the future. Got him. Stupid beast. Oh, we can craft a unique wand. Where is the battlefield? Excuse me. Coming through. Pardon me. I'm just looking for the battlefield. I was looking for the battlefield. And it keeps leaking, so you can find it. There it is. The Imperial Field. Same thing. It's a battlefield. Here we go. If you want to, you can turn back to town here. That's what I like to do. If I get to a waypoint, I know my inventory is chock full of garbage. Go here. Head back to town. I know my inventory is chock full of garbage. So I'll put my currency in here. There we go. Got a siege wrap. I'm going to put this somewhere safe. Here we go. We'll put it in here. Got our siege map. That's our first map. You'll get more. Don't worry. Don't worry. Whoa, butterflies. Oh. Butterflies. butterflies. Got some gear here. Garbage, garbage. Can't wear it. And garbage. Okay. Wow, butterflies. There we go.
Don't do anything
All right. And I'll take that. Thank you. You go over here and talk to Calissa. Hey, girl. I'll take that. Thank you. We got that. Hey, son. How you doing, buddy? All right. Boob, boob. We got our skill points, our 2 passive skill points. So now we can spend this on something. I think, let me see what my guide says to do. I got the poison. I could go for an extra frenzy charge. Yeah. Extra frenzy charge is more damage for me. Boom. There we go. And more evasion. And another frenzy charge means another endurance charge. That means more defense. Woo! I can leave that up. That means more defense for me. Yay. All right, let's keep going. All right, so we want to go back to Imperial Fields. And you want to follow the road. Uh-oh. Get away from that. I'll die.
My spirit is spent.
Oh, another chaos orb. Nice. Look at that. I got back the chaos I wasted. Gonna put a mark on that guy. Got him. Now he'll boom. Boom. Nice. We're just running through. It doesn't matter. You're getting a little bit faster each time. You're not stopping to look at all the gear. You might pick up some rares along the way, but yeah, you're ready. You're like, damn, I'm in Act 8. I'm almost there. You're almost halfway through Act 8. So you got 2.5 acts left. Well, you'll be halfway through here. And look, we're back on the Solar's Temple. Remember from Act 3, follow the red carpet. It'll lead you to your queen. So follow the red carpet, and it may or may not lead you to your queen. And that's what you want to do. Follow to your queen. Oh, 24%. I can sell that for gold bombers. I think above 20% you get a nice currency. Unless you use mana flasks, but by this point most people aren't using mana flasks. Maybe in the first few acts. But then eventually you'll want to switch to your flasks of choice. Here's Alva. I don't like to do Alva in the campaign after the first time I meet her, so you can ignore her if you want. We're gonna go here. I think we're on the right track. Where to go? I don't want to go towards Alva, but deal. I'll take that, thank you. All these chromatics we're getting, guys. We'll be able to color our gems in no time. Oh, is that what I think it is? Is that the secret button? It could be a secret button. Maybe you should push it. Maybe you shouldn't. Who knows? Maybe you'll find that during your campaign. That might be a secret button. I'm not going to tell you if it's a secret button, but it most likely is a secret button. Not going to make it easy. Maybe it leads to a secret. Maybe it doesn't. Maybe you'll find out where that secret leads. Maybe you'll have to do it also in another temple. Who knows? Maybe the Temple of Time will be waiting for you. And the Master Sword. And here's the stairs to level 2. So now we're in level 2. Which is really good. Gonna keep on moving. Now you're supposed to follow the red carpet, but it broke, so we're gonna go this way. Excuse me. Oh, I mean me coming through. Excuse me. Ghost, I'm giving you a hug. Thank you, Ghost. We'll take that, and we'll take those just for giggles. But that belt still might be good. Don't worry, we can still roll better gear, so you do want to be on the lookout for good gear. Like there's still definitely better gear you can roll for. So don't, you know, but don't change too much, because you want to remember, you want to stay above 105 extra res. So that way when you lose that 30% from Kataba, you'll be at 75. You'll be able to go straight into maps without any issues. That's the rule I do. That's how I follow. Yeah, I should probably open that box. Yeah, speed shrine. It's the best shrine. It's the only shrine. Always click on it. Just look how fast I go. Whee! I'm so fast. Alright, let's keep going here. Like that. I choose this way. This is the right way. I'm so fast. Blink. Oh, where's the cockroach lady? Oh, man. Well, I guess we'll just have to fight her harbinger. Well, dang it. Excuse me, sir. We got some boots. Then we got the sun orb. Can I pick up the boots? I can pick up the boots. Crafting recipe. Thank you. Traps and mines. All right, bye. Now we go back to town. We are going to clear out our inventory. I see what we got. We got anything fancy? We got a ring with a decent amount of lightning res, but no life. I guess this ring doesn't have. Oh, it has 46 life. But this ring has fire and lightning res on it. The implicit is fire, and the lightning is base. How much? Oh, it's just no. You can't get any more life from crafting. You could craft. Yeah. Okay. Here's a good belt. If I didn't have this belt right here that has like 86 life on it, and you say, oh, by the way, this is a fractured. So if I try to re-roll this item, the 86 to maximum life would not go away. It will. That's always permanent. So if I tried to re-roll that item, nothing would change. Everything would change but the life. So remember that fractured item, everything stays. Or everything changes but the life. Excuse me. And then this belt, this was a belt I would craft life on and just call it a day if I didn't have this belt here, because this would be like really good for reses, right? Triple decent early res. In my opinion. So that's a belt you'd want to keep an eye on. It won't sell because it's got no life on it, but you could craft life on it and use it for yourself. Wouldn't use those boots. That's nothing. These are boots. These are just random ass boots. So I don't know if these sell. And then there's this mana flask here. I believe you can sell this mana flask. Yeah, 1 gold bauble or 1 glass board bauble. So you got yourself an extra thing. You remember, you want, just because it's easier, and you want 5 of these. And then 5 of these to craft on used flasks when charges are full. And you probably want to put that on a quicksilver flask first when you get 5 installing orbs. Okay, so we did that. We got the sun orb. So now we need to go to Lunaris Temple. So to get to Lunaris Temple, go back to the toxic conduits. Go this way. Go left instead of right. And you'll end up in the bathhouse. And nope, I lied. You end up in the Grand Promenade. My bad. We got to go through the Grand Promenade to get to the bathhouse. I thought the bathhouse was first. I'm sorry. I apologize. I lied. Hi, my name is Flying Gaming, and this is a Dummies Guide to Path of Exile. And I'm an idiot, as you can tell. So you're just going to go this way. We're going to just find the right path and pray to God we make it. Come through, guys. Please pardon me. I have a massive stink about me. Just gonna run. Let's see here. I know a lot of content creators you'll see that play this game, they just run through. I like to kill the things. I like to hit the buttons. Even if it's like a rare that's like, oh, I am a god amongst men, and it's just like, I'm still gonna kill it because it's in my way. And I want to kill it because it's fun. I like to hit the buttons. I'm a simple man. I enjoy simple things. Hitting the buttons is fun. So if a simple man like me can hit the buttons and get divines to make pretty cool builds, I think you can too. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to help the dummy like me be able to understand this game, because it took me, a dummy, like 2 years to understand this game. But some people don't have that kind of time. But, you know, I'll take that, thank you. I say 2 years. I didn't play every league every time until Trials of the Ancestors, where that's the first time I ever got my 4 Void Stones. Because I actually tried and applied myself to the video game, and I went, hey, I know how to play the video game now. Oh, we made it to the bathhouse. Excellent. Now we are in the bathhouse. So what's in the bathhouse? Well, our ascendancy and a path to the high gardens, and I believe a little high society for you. So if you want to live the high life, you can. If I can find it. Well, I mean by high society, I don't mean like haha weed Call of Duty. No, I mean like a place where you can, you know, have a day to relax and not have to worry about some like 12-year-old kid teabagging you because of skill-based matchmaking. Also, there's a quest item in here. If you want to grab it, you can. If you don't, you don't have to. This quest really isn't that important. You just kill that guy and then you grab the wings of Ashari. Congratulations, you got the wings of Ashari. Alright, so we need to find the bath house. We are the bathhouse. Excuse me. We need to find the high gardens. Oh, we found the high gardens. And then we need to find our... So here, you want to go through the high gardens here, because in the high gardens is Reflection of Terror. You may not have the quest, but that's okay. You'll get it when you find them. Technically, if you really want to grab the quest, you have to go back to town. But 9 times out of 10, if it's a side quest, you can just go to it if you know the location. That's why some people can do this game so fast. They're like, wow, I went so fast, because they know the location of every little bits and pieces. And they just run through. They don't stop to smell the roses.
My spirit's spent.
But those are gamers. But you guys are gamers too. But they're like, what is grass kind of gamers. They don't even know what grass is. When the league comes out, they're like, grass, what's that? But here's the heist cached if you need it. Like, you don't need it anymore. You've already done your 2 hours of heisting. You're good to go, buddy. You got your 35 chaos. You might even get more. I'm not gonna bother picking up that quest. I am gonna pick that up though. Is that a oh, that's demolition? I'll pick that up. That's a demolition. I'll pick that up. Sure. I'm not gonna pick up the quest item though. You can if you want, but you know this guy's kind of irrelevant. I'll pick it up on my other. I'll pick it up when I want to you know, I'll probably pick it up at a real league start. So just running through here. Here comes the firestorm. I'll take that. Then nothing dropped out of there. Well, something did, but my loot filter said it's garbage. Don't worry about it. And I said, okay. You run through here. Coming through. Oh, that guy dropped something. Thank you. I don't really need that, but I'll pick it up anyways. I love currency. Got him. And here is, oh, look at that. Here is the pools of terror. So here is the boss. Here's your girl. She ugly. All right. Oh my god, I hate that thing so much. I think he crit me. I think I was also standing in like bat goo. Go away. Go get in your pool. And kill all his children. There we go. You go. Okay, now what you can do is you can go back to town. Clean out your inventory if need be. Do 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 boom 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 boom. Let me see here. Boom. Demolition. That's gonna go in the. I guess there is a heist cache in town somewhere. Talk to this guy. We're gonna get our book of skill, and then we're gonna pick a jewel. Pick whatever you want. I'll pick this one. I think certain bases can have certain things, so.
Bring me back something nice.
We're gonna see what's on this jewel. See what we got. Boom, boom. Totem damage, physical damage, leashes mana. Hey, that actually might be pretty good. 10% projectile damage. That's not bad. So this might be decent for me. You know, I guess some extra physical damage as leech and projectile damage, because you know that does projectile damage. That's okay. That's not terrible. But I don't think I'll use it, so I'll just put it in the maybe pile. This is stuff I would maybe use or maybe sell. The thing is that if you want to sell gear though, you have to have a premium stash tab. If you don't have a premium stash tab, you cannot sell gear. You can sell currency, however, if you have, I'm trying to think, where do I go from here? I can go here for more. I'll go here for more sword stuff. Yeah, brutal blade. Yep, okay. So we'll go here. Boom. All right. Actually, let me go back to my hideout because I think I do need to craft my ring thing. I thought my neck would do it, but I don't think it is. This ring adds fire damage to attacks. Oh, we'll just do a smaller one. Adds fire damage to attacks. Don't we have like 7 of those? We do. What the hell? Okay, game. Whatever. All right, we're gonna go back to the bathhouse, and if you're fast enough, your instance did not reset. So now what you need to find is the Trial of the Ancestry, and then we can make our way to the Lunar Concourse. That is what you want to do. You want to go to the Lunar Concourse. I don't want to explode. Please don't explode. Thank you. Nothing dropped out of it. So we need to find the Ascendancy Trial first. Remember, look for the book.
My spirit is spent.
The Ascendancy Trial has the book. Find the book. This is the Lunar Concourse. If you really want to, you can go to Lunaris Concourse and quickly run over here and grab this teleport pad right here. And this is what I like to do sometimes if I happen to find it. And then I just run back to the bathhouse. And then, nope. It's probably over here. I don't know I just look for it. There's also something else in here. I'll take all of those. Thank you. There's a guy doing a bad thing to me. Where? Oh, here's the. I'm glad I found this. Here's the luxurious hideout. If you want to live the high class life, you can live in luxury here. Just gotta clean it out. You know, hideouts don't come cheap, so you know you gotta. They come cheap. You just gotta clear them out of all the bad guys and stuff, so you can live in here if you want. There you go. Now you can live peacefully in your luxurious hideout without being bothered, unless you bring in players, but you know, it is what it is. All right, so the Trial of Ascendancy must be nearby. I think it's usually up to the left. Nope. It changes every time, I swear. Maybe it's over here. It's down and to the left. I see switches. I think we found it. I see the book. It's down and to the left. So you open the door. You're gonna run on the fire because you got balls. You know, you're like, you don't run on the fire, no balls. You know, run on the fire, no balls. Run on the fire, you got huge balls. hiding in a corner. No balls. And there is the next ascendancy. Yeah, you just walk out. And now what you can do is teleport back to town. If you found the Lunarist Concourse before you find the thing, you can drop off any currency, clean out your inventory, but I didn't need to do that. I got a... What did I pick this up? I got a sword. I don't know. I don't think anybody uses this sword, so I go ahead and give it to old Harger. Here, buddy. Sell that for some cash money. That's what I mainly do with uniques that I don't need. I just sell them. I don't bother. And then you go to the Lunarist Concourse. If you've picked it up. If you didn't, you'll have to walk all the way back to the entrance. Alright, so now we're going to make our way to the Lunarist Concourse. And we're going to make our way to Lunaris. We're also going to click on this because we can. And we got some stuff, but you know, those are for you. You want them if you need them. I don't need them. Now, Graves and his... one of the Graves' men is still alive. Oh, well, he's dead now, so too bad. I'll throw some flasks around here. So let's go over here. There's what we're looking for, the entrance to the Lunar Temple. And follow the blue carpet this time. Don't follow the red one. There is no red one. It turns out Piety was... Piety kind of redecorated a few times while when she moved in, but we kicked her out. Turns out excuse me, sir. Turns out it turns out Path of Exile land has a pretty sharp eviction thing. It evicts when it needs to. They send us to do it. The Piety was living here rent free, so we kicked her out. And the place is back to normal. So follow the blue carpet. Follow the blue carpet. Good day, people. Excuse me, coming through. Pardon me. Follow the blue carpet. Nope. Nope. I walked into 2 dead ends. I was following the torches. I want the torches will lead the way, right? Well, they kind of did. All right, here we go. Here's the waypoint, and down we go. So, level 2, it's the same as before. In Act 3, you follow the stairs. If you go down, that's bad, except at the start. But after that, find the up. Ooh, Divine Life Flask. Take that, thank you. I was looking for one of those. I need more of those, please. Excuse me, coming through. We can up our damage even more if you're playing a Poison Concoct build. No stairs. Orb of Regret, thank you. But I have no regrets. Why would I use it? Leveled up. We're 69. Nice. Whoa, look out. Up the stairs. So we're going the right way. Remember, you want to go up the stairs. If you somehow end up down the stairs, you've gone the wrong way. You probably got turned around. So remember, up the stairs is the good path. This is a dead end. This is the bad path. You want to go up the stairs. There's no stairs here. I was lied to. That chest was kind of blocking my path. Here we go. Up the stairs. More. Gotta keep going.
My spirit is spent.
Oh no. This way I choose. This dead end. Dang it. Alright, we're going this way. This is a dead end. This looks like the right path. It is. We went up the stairs. Yay. Okay, now we need to find the right path that isn't a dead end. This is a dead end. So now we gotta go this way. But not dead end. I like to click on the chests. Okay, plow through here. We're just plowing through. We're following the carpet to where we need to go. Opens the door. I'll take that. Open door. Oh, we got something big. That little sound means we got something fancy. Rebirth. I have no idea what that is. Actually, I've never seen that card before. There's a lot of divination cards. Maybe I have seen it, but I don't know. It probably sells early league, or sounds like it sells now if it went off. Maybe chaos, maybe 5 chaos. I think that's 5 plus chaos. So if you find that while you're leveling, you might have just made 5 chaos. I don't have the yeah, I don't have the thing. I don't have the Waken PoE trade, which is a program people use to I'll take that, to price check things. I'll talk about that more when it comes to endgame. But I don't know how much Rebirth sells for, but if you find this, maybe it sells for something. Trend sword. I'll just check trade real quick. PoE trade.com. Gotta log in. I should already be logged in. Thank you very much. I am. Yep, that's me. Let's see. Rebirth. Whoa, wow. Okay. That's a lot of money. I don't know how much it would be at league start, but let's see. Does someone have it up for more than a few days? Oh no, there's not very many up actually. Is this set? This is settlers, yeah. So let me show you guys something here. Let me see here. Let me see. Let me show you guys a little something here real quick. So this item that I got. Let me do this. This item I got right here. This is the trade website. This is where you want to trade items. Let's say you have a premium tab. You could sell this for about. This guy put it up for 50. This is about 164. This guy put it up for 1. So I don't know how much this sells at league start, but you could sell this for something. I don't know. Maybe it's we're in like kind of a. This is kind of a weird thing, like price checking things now, because the league is dead. But this is the trade website. You can look for anything you want, really. You need gloves, weapons. This is where you're gonna go. This is where you're gonna get all the good stuff that you want. So eventually we'll talk about this website because there's a lot to it. You can trade in bulk. You could technically do trading in bulk with currency in the game with Faustus. I hope he stays. So that's the website. So Rebirth. That's what's I don't know how much it's worth at a league start. But if this happened to drop during your campaign playthrough, this is seems like kind of a rare one. What is the sword? Choran's sword. Holy crap. That's 19 divine sword. Uses both hands. So it's two-handed, but one-handed. Interesting. Huh. It's a rare sword. I've never seen this sword before. Oh wait, Oni Goshri. Isn't that the sword that drops from Hillock at like level 1 or something like that? I think that's that sword. Maybe it is. Maybe that's the sword you get from Hillock at like level 1. Ah, it is. Because of this right here. Item level 1. You could technically, if you really, really wanted to, you could spend hours, if not days, if not years, farming for this sword on Hillock, the first boss. That's hilarious. That's actually hilarious. Huh. That's the Hillock sword.